Alright, let's try to remove this motherboard and replace it with a new one. So let's first start by taking out these fans. Get those out of the way. Alright, if they're connected to the motherboard, of course you want to unplug them at that point. Alright, let's unplug one of the power connectors. We used to call it the P4 connector for when the P4s came out many years ago. Alright, let's also unplug the CPU processor, and then let's pop out these two RAM sticks. Alright, so if you have any peripheral cards, you want to unplug those as well. So let's go ahead and grab the right screwdriver, and we can take those out. It's preferred you use non-magnetic screwdrivers, just so you don't have any problems with causing the motherboard to become magnetic. This is an eSATA controller, and this is a network card. Alright. Now let's remove the rest of the power connectors. You gotta squeeze the button there so you hear it snap, and then you wiggle it out. Don't pull it out. This is the main power connector. And if you have any other fans, you'll want to unplug those as well. And again, just wiggle them out, don't pull. Alright, so here we have our connection to our DVD, and we'll just unplug that again by going gently on that. Sometimes they're clipped in, and other times they just pull out. There we go. That one just pulls out. But if you see any metal clips, you'll want to be aware to squeeze on those so it releases, so you don't end up breaking off anything. And that one's a tough one, so we're going to remove the power connectors first. There we go. So that one had a clip on it, which made it a little bit tougher. These other ones, however, do not, so we'll just wiggle those off. Alright. And now it's going to be time to unscrew the board. Alright, check for any other screws here. And I don't see any, but there might be some hiding. Oh, there's one hiding underneath the RAM connector. Alright, so the only other thing I think that's in there is going to be the processor. So let's remove the processor. We need to get a flathead screwdriver. And we need to twist each of those the way the arrow is pointing. And we'll remove that by pulling up on all four of them and gently pulling the plug out. There we go. Let's go ahead and make sure you don't touch the top of the processor, because we're going to reuse that processor in our next motherboard. So push down, release. It's pretty simple. And then we can go ahead and try to get this out. Sometimes they get a little bit stuck and might need a little bit of a screwdriver to help out. So we'll get a very small screwdriver. Help to pry that out a little bit. There we go. And now the processor is out. Alright, let's see if we missed any other screws. If not, it should just actually pop right out. But since it is still giving us a little bit of a stickiness there, then I suspect that there is one more screw that we have yet to remove. And it's on the other side of the RAM connector. There it is. Sometimes they do like to hide. And now our motherboard is out.